your blood. By your blood, I'm covered by your blood, your precious blood, your holy blood.
We must also bear in mind that separatism shows, and one willingness to separate shows one's loyalty to the sovereign Lord. And it speaks of sacrifice. What sacrifice you must make? What must you sacrifice? Athletes sacrifice all the time. Where are you going? Well, I'm going to a camp. We hear of teams going away for 3 months because they're preparing for a championship. We hear of people who are trying to finish a degree. They say, I have to go study. When I was in high school, I remember young men in the 11th grade, 10th and 11th grade, very studious group. We used to make plans. Let us study, do all-night study. And we have a group of guys who always, when it's exam time, just get away, find a location, and we're going to stay here and we're going to study there. Nobody's coming here who is not a part of this crew who want to get a good grade on this test. We see it in college all the time. Let's choose a location. Let's go there. This person's house, this cafe, this corner in the library, wherever. Go where you have to go to and stay there and study. Athletes have a camp. Trainings camp, 6 weeks, 8 weeks, trainings camp. Get away, do what you must to ensure that you achieve what you must achieve. Sacrifice. People sacrifice all the time in sports, in organization, in family. Where you going? Oh, I have to go to this place. What are you going to do there? Well, I have to go to this place because my wife needs the sun, and they go to one place for 6 months. They go from a rich country, for example, that is colder. Why are you going to go to this country? And they go to a poorer country and they stay there for 6 months. Why? Because my health improves. People make sacrifice all the time. You make sacrifice all the time. So separatism is, for the Christians, the ultimate sacrifice for the ultimate outcome. And what is that? Holiness. So my fellow Christian brothers and sisters, it is necessary, it is to our benefit that we do like the biblical people of God, the biblical servants of God. When we have a way of life, a culture, a society that is at conflict with our Christian values, our Christian way of life, then we must pull ourselves back so we can maintain our biblical Christian character. So in sum, religio-cultural separatism is necessary and is thus achieved. Necessary because, one, there's a clash in two value systems: conservative Bible believers, conservative Christian believers, a conservative Abrahamic people, a conservative people of the Abrahamic faith tradition. Their value system, their way of life, their morals clash with secular people or unsaved people. When the two clash and you have a political system that supports the secular, then the Abrahamic group or the Christian conservative or those of the Abrahamic faith tradition find that the rug has been pulled out from under them. It becomes impossible for them to live in that society, and they have no legal or constitutional ground anymore to argue their case as having the right to practice their faith, when this is the case and they're standing up for the faith, and they're left to live in a society with beliefs and values that are at conflict with theirs. When that is the case, That clash, without any feasible resolve, that clash leads the conservative, the biblical conservative group, leave them no choice or no sensible course of action but to separate. And when separation is not possible in a given location, they migrate, move into another location with the quest, the desire, the resolve to form a biblical Christian culture, a biblical Christian society whose values, morals, beliefs, way of life reflect that of the biblical people of God. From first Israel in first covenant Israel, and second covenant Israel, the Church of Jesus Christ. Religious liberty and the dawn of religio-cultural separatism in the modern world. So until then, my fellow Christian brothers and sisters, shalom.